Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy V, the 4-job Fiesta for TnyToe's Rat Rescue. TnyToe, Lenna, Krile, and Faris are going to continue their climb up Exdeath's castle here to the upper levels. Gonna get past this floor of dragons here, and we're gonna get into, we're gonna take a quick detour here on floor 9 because there's an enemy that, this is the last place where we can encounter them. The Iron Fist. These like karate men. They can appear on floor 7 and floor 9. So since you didn't encounter them on floor 7, might as well just encounter them here. So this is probably the best place to encounter them on floor 9 because most of floor 9 is going to be covered in those lava tiles. And we don't want to be falling for enemies running around the lava. Remember, every time we take a step on one of those lava tiles, we lose 50 hit points. So, yeah, might as well just do it over here on this staircase. So, speaking of hit points, these guys have a lot of hit points. So, they're weak against a lot of stuff, but they have a lot of hit points. So, it'll take them a while to take them down, but otherwise, not too remarkable. So, pretty simplistic here. So, we just have to just keep pounding away at them, and they'll eventually fall down, and we'll be able to continue our way up. So, floor 9 and 10 are kind of tricky. They have like a little bit of a gimmick to it, and we'll discuss them more as we go into that. So let's just finish this battle off, though, first. Alright, we have one of the Iron Fists down, so now we just have to hope. And now the Dog Wizard's down, so ooh, that was a nice hit. And now they're all down, so woo! Alright, now we can just head on up into the 10th floor here, and we kind of keep going up and down. So we go down to 9th floor, we have to run around in the lava. If you have the float magic or a geomancer, you don't have to worry about this these damaged tiles, but we unfortunately don't have that ability, so, or that job. So now in this thing, we step on that skull tile, and it breaks the bridge that leads us further away, further into the castle. We want to head one tile north, and then run across to get that twin lance. Then we want to fall down on purpose over on to the very far right so that we can get this 8,000 gil. We want to fall down as far over onto the right as possible so that we have the least amount of damage tiles we have to walk through. We want to make sure that we're healing ourselves up throughout every time we walk through a few of these steps. We don't want to get ambushed by, yeah, there's a lot of dragons on this floor too, so I just ran into 2 yellow dragons there. Now we're going to head back here, step on that thing, it blocks the tile again. We're going to head up to the north one. Then we get to this section, we just want to hug the sides, and we step on the skull on top, and warped over to this green, like, flashing ball. And remember, Shiva was like that too, so this is another optional summon that we got, Carbuncle. Carbuncle, he has an interesting little script. He's going to basically do like 3 attacks. Now between 15,000 and 10,000 hit points, he's going to reflect Ice 2, Fire 2, or Lit 2 off himself onto you. Then after 3 turns, he's going to go into a healing phase. And when he's in a healing phase, he's a little bit more vulnerable to magic, and he's also vulnerable to like instant death spells. And then he'll just keep doing that. That's basically his AI for that part. And unfortunately, you can steal a Warwing or a Goliath tonic off him. But we end up getting the Goliath tonic. The Warwing would have been much better, but that's an instance where we wanted the common steel and we got the rare steel. So, boo. But anyway, then when he falls below 10,000 hit points, between 10,000 hit points and 3,000 hit points, he's still going to follow that script of casting 3 turns, bouncing spells off of himself. But the spells switch from Fire 2, Ice 2, and Lightning 2, Lit 2, to Bio, Confuse, and Stop. And then once he gets below 3,000 hit points, he'll once again change. He'll still do 3 turns of spell casting, then followed by 1 turn of healing. But his spells go from Bio, Confuse, and Stop to Break, Banish, and Death. So, you can tell now he's under 10,000 hit points because you see he's using Confuse and Stop. So we just have to keep pounding away at him here. Gotta hope that, you know, Faris gets her X fight in. So now we know he's under 3,000 hit points because, see, he's using the Death spell. Now he's in the phase where we'll just use Break, Banish, and Death. So he's almost down. He's down to less than 20% of his hit points. The first time he used Death, it actually targeted Lenna. And targeted Lenna there again too. Remember, Lenna has the bone mail equipped, so she's immune to instant death. So that's one good advantage of the bone mail. Of course, she can't be healed by regular means, and she's weak to fire, but we can heal her with the white wind, so that's nice. That's pretty interesting. We can actually tempt him, but when you tempt him, he just uses his AI script changes, and he just hits himself for 0 physical damage to remove that confusion. But I guess it does buy you some time, because he's not using that turn to cast a spell on you. So, and Lenna pounds him away with that Gaia Hammer, and gains a little job level. And with that, we get the Carbuncle summon. It's a level 4 summon. We'll never use it because we don't have a summoner, so. And he says, hey, we're pretty strong and might be fun to come with us, so. And he warps us over here. We gotta walk through some more lava. But now we're finally able to move forward. So we step on this skull, and we're gonna hug the left side coming up here. And we're gonna work our way down to the bottom skull. And when we step on the bottom skull, that bridge is gonna reappear. Well, we want to make sure we step on the bridge from the left, because if we try to step on it from the top, we'll step on that skull again, and it'll make the bridge disappear, so. And now we're here at another save point. We'll just use a tent. Tent's not going to heal us entirely. Well, not our MP, remember, tents only heal 100 MP, but we'll come back here and pitch another tent then in a little bit. We have a few more treasures we want to get, and we want to farm an enemy coming up. And then we have another boss to fight, another mini-boss. So we're going to head over to the left here, get some treasure chests, a shuriken you can throw, and then we got this partisan, it's a spear. Neither of them we're going to really use. We're going to head back down to this floor. Then we're going to head up. We're going to ignore that treasure chest for now. And we're going to run around on this floor. This is the final floor. We just run on around because there's one more enemy that we need to encounter. So, we could encounter it earlier. I think it starts appearing on floor 9, but we weren't having any luck. There it is, the Berserker. So, we want to try to get rid of them quickly. They can use a blaster attack that can instantly knock out your character. So, whoops. And the capture card is acting funky, but that's okay. Just a quick little glitch. So, woohoo! So I took care of that one Berserker. But yeah, after this, then that'll be the last of the regular enemies in this tower. So obviously it's not all the enemies, because like I said, we have that one more mini boss we have to fight, and we have Exdeath to fight. So now the interesting thing about Carbuncle and the mini boss that we're gonna fight here, they're both optional. So you don't have to fight Carbuncle if you don't want to. You could just skip that part. And the same thing with this mini boss coming up here. So the trigger to get that mini-boss to fight is to open up that chest. So before we open up that chest, we're going to head back here. We're going to pitch 2 tents to heal up all our MP. And then we're going to go open up that chest. So yeah, you see our MP was not entirely full there because tents only heal 100 MP. So yeah, we'll probably just end up selling a bunch of these tents and just going up to cottages, so. Alright, so I just had a quick save there, and now we're going to head on up and open up that treasure chest. Always good to save our game. The treasure chest is empty. Yep, now if we try to head up to the north, that'll trigger this new boss to come. So I kept this battle in even though we fought all these enemies here, but this is a kind of a tricky battle. Those Hellraisers, remember, when they're defeated, they all cast their Arise. So if we say defeated one of the Hellraisers, And then when we defeat the second one, it'll just cast a rise and bring back the Hellraiser that we defeated earlier. So what we want to do is we want to defeat all the Hellraisers at the same time. So 2 shots of the Aqua Breath, and they'll all be defeated, and there's no valid target for them to cast their Rise spell on. So it's important, like I said, you want to defeat them all at the same time, kind of like the that one meteorite boss back in the first world. We were gathering the adamantite to try to warp to Gallup's world here. So I just kept that in, like I said, because it's kind of a tricky battle. So we got a free high potion out of it. So yeah, if we open up that chest and then try to head upstairs, Gilgamesh comes out of nowhere. We didn't open the chest earlier, and you know, we were able to get up there. So looking for something? Yeah, he already took the chest. So yep, and then we have this little dance with him, and now we have our 4th encounter with Gilgamesh. So Mr. Gilgamesh here is whatchamacallit, he has kind of like 2 different forms going on. So he's just a regular form right now, and in this form, you can steal a high potion off of him. Eventually, though, what will happen is he will morph after we deal enough damage to him, and when he morphs, then we can steal the Genji helm off of him. So you gotta be quick though, because once he morphs, he's on like a timer, so you don't really defeat him. We'll see what happens with him. So we just want to, you know, deal a bunch of damage. He mainly uses a lot of like blue magic spells. His first turn he can use Discord, which halves your level, a regular fight, or he can use that tiny song, the Lilliputian lyric. Second turn he can use this strange dance, fight, or special attack. Third turn, flash to blind you, fight, or special attack, that dance hall dance. I don't even know what that does, it never really hit. 4th turn, hurricane, fight, or the blue magic spell frog song. 5th turn, the dance time slip, another blue magic spell or fight. And then the 6th turn, before he goes back into his repeating that AI script, he'll use the rocket punch, frog song, or fight. So basically he has you know, every turn he has like a chance to use 2 basic blue magic spells or a regular fight command. So you can learn a lot of blue magic here. So he says he's enjoying these tussles, and he feels that we've come to an understanding that he's gonna pound us. Uh-oh. Hey, what happened to that spry old fellow? He fought Exdeath and... I see. Yeah, Gilgamesh is kind of becoming I guess, a rival to us, I guess? He's kind of more respectful to us, I guess. Because he keeps fighting us, and I guess we've earned his respect because we keep, you know, defeating him, so... And the fandom, apparently, really enjoyed Gilgamesh and came to respect him because he becomes a reoccurring character in many of the future Final Fantasies, so... Enough expository banter. It's time to fight like men and ladies who dress like men. And now he is morphed into his final form here, and every time we fight him after this, he'll be in this form. Now that it's mine, let's see how good this Excalibur really is. Excalibur's supposed to be one of those sacred weapons, the sealed weapons, back in Kuza Castle, remember? But yeah. How did he get that sacred weapon? Well, we're gonna find out that he really doesn't have that sacred weapon. Huh? Why, I've been had. He didn't get the Excalibur, he got the Excalibur. This is far from the strongest of swords. Yeah, we finally stole the Genji helmet. Yeah, basically that sword, it only does like 1 damage. But it has like a high attack power. So you can use to get away with around that like 1 damage with like, say, something like Goblin Punch. But we might use it, so. But yeah, now Exdeath starts talking and basically insults him. You worthless fool! I hereby banish you from this dimension. What? No! Anything but that? Silence! Yep, and he sends him away to the Rift. We're gonna learn more about the Rift later. And Gilgamesh screams and he's sent away, and we get the Excalibur. Like I said, a very poor sword, but... Well, that concludes the Quirky mini-boss squad that we'll be fighting. Let's see how that Genji helmet is. There we go, it gives another 5 defensive power. I thought I'd have that wall ring stolen, but that would be nice, because, spoiler, after this, we're going to have to fight Exdeath, and, you know, like I said, he's a wizard, so he's going to be using a lot of spells, so the ability to, you know, have that wall ring to reflect some of those spells back at him would have been really, really nice, but, oh well, can't have everything. But we can have a quick save here and refresh our party so that we're ready to take on Exdeath in our next episode. Take care, have a good day, bye!